Okay, I'm just going to show you basically how I would make a short necklace. I have some my bead along wire and I'm going to, if I can find them, hold on 1 second, to put down some, find a crimp. So if I put a crimp, put a crimp on, which are the tiniest thing. Okay, so basically it's a tiny thing like that. It's very, very small. And then you have your closed jump ring. So then you put your crimp on, then put your closed jump ring on, and then you put the wire over the top of the closed jump ring and then back through crimp, like so. Push the crimp up to the closed jump ring, and then you find your flat nose pliers or chain nose, I think it's chain nose pliers, and then you would then crimp, or rather push down the wire, sorry, the crimp on there, and then you would just push it down so it's straight, making sure that both parts of the wire, the tail end and the long end, are parallel to each other and they're not over like crossing over. Otherwise it won't look right and it will be all twisted. So that's flatter now. And then what I normally do is I normally cut a very small bit off that top, that tail, to get rid of that, and then I just, you know, start putting some beads on, so I could put like a grey on. Now this one I think I will add the acrylic. It's like a mother of pearl effect on there. There's pinks and greys and that in there. Whoops. So what I might do is I might add that on the bottom. So I put a grey one on. Let's just push those over a little bit. And then I'm going to, I know my bead mat is a bit of a mess. It's very difficult to do a video and show people how to do it. And now these seed beads are very small as well, so it's trying to get enough on. So I'm going to put 5 on, 5 seed beads. Normally I put 5 on. That's 5 on there. And then I have a sort of selection of colours here, so I could put another grey, or I could put a blue, or I could put an opaline one. There's also a beige, sort of like a beigey goldy colour kind of bead, or there's the grey. So they're very shiny, but I may also add the black on there just to sort of break it up a bit. So I'm going to go with a pink one over the seed beads, and then again 5 seed beads. I'll try and pick them up. They can be a nightmare. You try and pick them up and then they ping everywhere. 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then maybe another grey. So this part of the bit I'm putting on now would be like the top, sort of around, you know, where the clasp is. So you could sort of match the colours at the top. You'll have to, well, the other side will have to match anyway, and then you just do sort of different colours. I might add a blue as well, because that's quite nice. So yeah, so that's another 5 seed beads again. So it can take a while picking up all these little beads. All worth it once you finish though. And then I'm going to add another pink, and then another 5 seed beads. I like to make simple necklaces because then I can choose my colours. I can, you know, I can sort of sit, you know, with a drink, just sort of map it all out, and then just make, which is quite nice. So so yeah, now I'm going to add one of these gorgeous pretty ones, and then 5 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm hoping you can see this okay. If not, leave a comment in the comments below, and I'll see if I can try and sort of make it a bit better for my next one. It's the first time I've done this, so hopefully it's okay. Right, where am I? So we have a pink one. Okay, now that's got a bit longer now. I'm now going to add, you know, 5 seed beads and then maybe one of these black beads on there. See what that looks like. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then add the black one. 5 seed beads and then the black. Very pretty. Just sparkly. The camera goes out of focus, you can't see it. But yeah, that's that one. And then 5 seed beads. As long as, I mean, the seed beads are very small, but as long as you don't put a bead on, you know, over, sort of like if you do like 5 seed beads and they're very small, and then you put another bead on and it has a big hole, then the seed beads sort of disappear into that bigger bead, and it's a nightmare. So you have to make sure that nothing's gonna, seed beads don't disappear. You think you put 5 on and you can only see 4, and then it's annoying. You probably hear my clock in the background, so I'm in the kitchen. So there's a lot more light in here for beading. So 5 more seed beads. 1, 2, 3. 5 ones. They're all sort of different sizes, these seed beads. So they're okay, but I try and choose them sort of the same size, hopefully. Right, now that I've put another pink on, I'm going to put another one of these sort of topaz ones on. And then the 5 seed beads. You can do this pretty quick. Obviously for the video I'm sort of slowing down a little bit. I normally go a bit quicker than this, but I don't want to make any mistakes, and I want to show you another pink one. Show you how it's going. So so I don't know if you can see that one. So yeah, once that's all on, it's going to be a very, very basic necklace. It's just to show you how to put the beads onto wire, how to crimp, and how to put a clasp on. So then when you actually make your own jewellery, then you'll know you know, how to do it. So this is the best way really that I can show you on a camera. I'm actually using a phone, hopefully to get a camera soon, because it'd be a lot easier. I lose track of what I'm doing when I'm talking, but yeah, so it's 5 seed beads, so that's 3, 4. It would just be so nice when it all sort of gets back to normal. Well, what is normal, I suppose, with everything, you know. Hopefully it will. I get so bored sometimes. It's just nice to be able to, you know, I've got my jewellery to do and got my YouTube now, but it still gets very boring sometimes. You know, it'd be nice to sort of, you know, meet up with people and socialise again and go out in the sun, you know, go on holiday without any problems, you know, do the normal things you do. You know, at the moment it's work, shopping, beading, YouTube, work, shopping. Yeah, it does get a bit tedious sometimes. Anyway, I haven't added any blue to this one. I think I'm going to keep it sort of sort of basic colours, so the black, the pink, the topaz. I think it's yellow topaz, these beads. They're actually quite nice. So yeah, so that's next one is the pink one. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to finish it and then show you like sort of get to the end and then show you how to crimp the end again, because when you first start the necklace and you put the first crimp on and the closed jump ring, it's easier than when you get to the end of the necklace, because you have to pull the wire through the last bead that you've put on, and it can be a bit fiddly. So I'm going to just stop the camera now, and then what I do is I'll show you sort of near the end of the necklace, and then show you how to crimp.